Hey guys, Film Geek here. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I've had a lot of requests from people to do a room show, show you guys the room that I film in and all. A little bit of fun here. This is not just any room, this is actually my living room. So all this behind me and everything is just the stuff that my girlfriend Amy and I have, and it's our collection. We've been building up a lot of stuff over the years, and so instead of doing a top 10 list and everything else, I decided to do something a little bit more fun, a little different. And so, like I said, this is something that a lot of subscribers and fans have been asking me to do. Apparently they see some neat stuff back there, and they want to know a little bit more about it. But here's the real fun fact. You guys think I only have neat stuff behind me? There's a whole world in front, right over here, that you guys can't see on camera ever. So I'm going to get to that today, show you some of the fun stuff that we've collected over our time together, and it's stuff that maybe we brought into this. So here we go, guys. One of the things I keep getting asked too is, the beer. This is the beer that I like to drink on the show is a local brewery. It's Boulevard Beer. This one in particular is a single wide IPA. Sorry, I can't speak English very good. Indian Pale Ale. I like it. I don't know. That's why I drink it. There's no hidden anything about it. I like to support local companies, and right now it's a good time to support your local companies. Even though this one actually, it's not necessarily owned locally anymore. Now that I think of it, I forget the company that bought it, but I know it was another company has purchased this microbrewery. They own a lot of different microbreweries throughout the country. But if you're in Kansas City, I don't know if this is nationwide or not, but check out Boulevard Beer. It's good stuff. I like it. I'm not getting any kind of money from this, by the way. Nobody's supporting a 50 subscriber channel right now, surprisingly enough. But that's just whatever. Just joking. So anyway, I'm 53. 53. So, all right, let's get this started, shall we? Because we got some stuff to go through. So I'm actually going to start with everything that's behind the camera here that you guys have yet to see. So here we go. You got this neat little thing here recently. Ooh, I feel like Bono. All right, you guys are, anyways. Here we go. All right. Oh, by the way, as I have brought up before in my videos, we live in downtown Kansas City. And so, here we go. I don't know if this is going to show up well on camera or not, but here's my view. In the morning. Come in here and see this lovely, lovely city of ours. Here, a little bit closer. It's coming out pretty good. I cleaned the windows today. I'm sure they're not clean on the outside because I can't put them up there, but this is my city, Kansas City. Here I come. All right, let's see here. I'll try to get another shot here in a bit because I want to show you all my favorite buildings now. All right, so we're gonna come in here. Oh, television. Just got the old Roku going. Okay, so here's the animal toys. I have a dog and a cat, a French bulldog, and a kitten. He's not very old right now. We got him right before all the craziness started, or maybe during the craziness. I can't remember what's going on. All right, so here's the PS3 collection and a Nintendo Switch. And we're going here into the PlayStation 4 and all games, PlayStation 3 games. Good times here. And moving my makeshift tripod out of the way here. I have a real tripod, but for the ease of picking this thing up, I didn't want to deal with it. Alright, we're getting into some of my movies here. The beginning of things. I got some more PS3 games down there at the bottom. But yeah, this is my westerns, going into my classic films here. So we got some of the classics and some musicals. Going into superheroes and comic book-esque movies. So this is my collection doesn't have the world's greatest organization to it or anything like that, but I get it. I get the madness to everything here. All right. So coming up on top, the lady of the house, Miss Amy. This is some of her things that she's collected throughout Stager stuffed animals. So if you can see in there, all of these are retro. I believe every one of them, she's not here right now, but I believe every one of them is a retro stuffed animal. I don't think there's any repercussions. I don't think there's any reproductions in this group whatsoever. So we see here, and yes, that is a He-Man cake pan. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. That is He-Man right there. He-Man cake pan. Along with, that is Darth Vader. I do remember that being a big popular item when I was a kid. You always had to have your Darth Vader birthday cake or you just weren't cool. Up above it we have some original art from Miss Amy. This is her Rick and Morty painting that she did. That's all her. That's pretty awesome. Down to the Rainbow Bright. There we go. Some more of our figures there. Some Happy Meal toys. California Raisin Bank. And there's our Downton Abbey little snow globes that we got. We went to the premiere, and that was our little gift. Was those snow globes. And I'm not a fan of Downton Abbey. I never watched it, but whatever. I'm probably not saying it correctly. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. If she was standing next to me, she'd be like, "It's Downton Abbey" or something like that. But whatever. But anyways, I did enjoy the film. I'm not bad mouthing the show by any means. I enjoyed the movie. It was the best film I had ever seen about white people cleaning a house. All right, so there you go. If you are in the mood to watch a movie about white people cleaning houses, check out Downton. All right, up here is some more original art. That's not by Amy. She picked that up in a con. We have a local convention called Planet Comic Con that comes to town every year. Oh, sadly, it was canceled due to, So here we are, coming down again. This is an interesting find that she found. We found a local thrift store. It's a little Debbie Barbie doll. Yeah, that's fun. And a fine collection of different lunch boxes here, and some more fun finds at the thrift stores and antique malls. We're actually filming this, and we're going to be going on a hunt here. I'm not going to film the hunt, though. I'm just going to have fun today. Some more stuff, Legos, right here, and this is fun. I'm going to show this off here a little bit. I'm hitting shelves, which is knocking things over. This was my birthday card for my 45th birthday right here. Amy's sense of humor, absolutely love it. Look at that, it's a little kid's birthday card, right? Yeah, 45, she drew in the 4. That's right, you really don't need Spidey sense just to see. That 45 is totally a great age to be. Yeah, there you go. 45 is a totally great age to be because I got to live through some of the coolest stuff ever. All right, this is one of my prized possessions in my collection, guys. Not because it's worth bundles of money, but because it's very meaningful to me. This I picked up. This is an original The Blob, 1988 theatrical poster. This is not a reproduction. This is the real deal right here. And we're doing this live, guys. We're doing this live. That was my hat. So this Blob poster. All right, I'm gonna stop going up and down. I picked this up at a local festival, like a fall festival where everybody gets together and Harvest Fest, whatever y'all want to call it, And this guy had a booth set up where he was selling all sorts of really cool memorabilia. And the reason why this movie poster is so awesome is, if you watch one of my videos, you would know that this is in my top 10 all-time favorite horror movies. But this particular poster was hanging in the first movie theater not the first movie theater, but the movie theater that I saw this movie in when I was a kid. So this right here, this poster, hung at the movie theater that I saw this at. And I thought that was pretty sweet. I was pretty stoked about that one. So that's why it's like my pride and joy, because it means a lot to me to have something like this, such a neat history. And also, too, just to let you all know, that particular AMC theater was at a mall that is now completely gone. It is rubble. I believe the Macy's is still standing, but yeah, that probably won't really happen much longer. but yeah, that was at a mall that no longer exists. I actually lived there. So this is more. Here's going out the front door there. More stuff, more collectible stuff here. I'm just kind of showing this off. And I know some of you are going to be really angry at me about this because I like to open my toys. I'm warning you right now. Some of them aren't. Like, I'm really happy I never opened up this Samurai Jack. I have yet to see another one of these out there in the wild or anywhere. I don't know if it's worth anything. I just haven't seen it. Some of these figures, I just want to let you know that I had at one point in time, I was really into action figure collecting, and a lot of the stuff that I have out of package, I had duplicates of. I sold my collection a long time ago, so I don't have any action figures that I used to have. Over here, just some more junk. There you go. There you go. One of my, I'm going to say, action figures here. This one is in a package still. That's my variant Daredevil. I like that one a lot. Coming down here, some more fun stuff. This is, you know, the old Nintendo right there. That's not my original Nintendo. I bought that at a garage sale. And I didn't have a Nintendo growing up, actually. I was a Sega Masters kid. If you don't know what the Sega Masters is, then look it up, guys. I'm not going to explain that. So there you go. So I was always that weird kid anyways from the get-go. I didn't even have the Nintendo. I had the other guy system. But it was still pretty good. I love it. Okay. I've had some questions about this. That is a Conan little thing. My buddy Victor gave that to me. He picked that up at Comic-Con a few years back. And he knew I was a Conan fan, so he let me have that. So that's based off of the cover of the book, The Frost Giant's Daughter, as you see there. All right, coming over here, we have Friday the 13th. This is one of my favorites too. This is a really cool collectible. This is my limited edition. This is 1 through 8, and as you can see there, this is a numbered collectible. There was only 50,000 of these made, and I have one of them. And then a Prog, I believe that's what they're called. I'm sorry, I didn't pay too much attention to the new Star Wars. So that's that cat bird penguin thing. Cat bird penguin thing right there, guys. Cat bird penguin thing. And this is the complete Monty Python collection. I picked that one up for $20 at a local antique store. If you're a Kansas City fan there, that's the Kansas City Monarchs. Over here we have one of my other favorite, one of my girlfriend's favorite collectibles there. That's her original lunchbox, guys. That's her Roger Rabbit lunchbox with thermos and a field-used hat. That's from the World Series. The hat was in the World Series. I was not. Here, this is some of the photos. Again, some original art I picked up at Comic-Con. I love this one. I got this at Planet Comic-Con. I am a big fan of the Black Hole, and you know, we'll probably see something from that. This one I get a lot of questions about. If you're a Kids in the Hall fan, you know who these guys are. That's one of the Kids in the Hall sketches. Man, slave, and master. He's very evil. So there you go. Good times there. Coming down, I've got some more collectible stuff here. Those are some chicken chicks. Some glass chickens. That's something Amy really enjoys, and this is fun. Alright, we do a lot of, again, you've heard me say cons. Woo, trying to squeeze around things. There's stuff behind me here you guys can't see. I'll get to in a moment. But that is a autographed copy of the new Halloween film that is autographed by the new Michael Myers right there, and he was so taken back with Amy. She has now earned the nickname Charming Amy, and it's actually signed to Charming Amy right there. A bottle of Skull vodka, Crystal Skull vodka, whatever, you know, Dan Aykroyd's vodka, not his personal vodka. I didn't take that from Dan Aykroyd. Amy bought that in the store. Yeah, he just makes it. Okay. All right, so moving along here, we come over to more of my autograph stuff. This right here is an autographed copy of Starship Troopers by Mr. Jake Busey. That one was to Amy. She loves that movie. Not that I don't love that movie, but you're gonna see mine here in a second, okay? Another one of my limited edition collector box sets right here. Wow, Beyond. The classic zombie horror movie? Zombie? Maybe. It's Italian, man. I don't know. Things come back from the dead. There's a gateway to hell, and there's a lot of stuff there. So this is another numbered collectible here, guys. This is pretty cool. you see it on the back there. Oh, there you go. Check that out. I like that one. Pick that up at a local store known as Vintage Stock. That they sell a lot of really good stuff. A lot of collectibles and things of that sort. Okay, so I've been getting this one too. Why in God's green earth I have a copy of the Suicide Squad in the background? That's because it's signed by the makeup artist of that movie, and he won an Academy Award. Christopher Nelson, I believe. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot his name. I suck as a fan. Oh, but I really enjoyed the makeup in that film. It was really great. I really did. Okay, and this one I get. There's like, where's your Saints Row behind you? Well, wouldn't you have a copy of Saints Row behind you if it was signed by Keith David? Yeah, and I know he didn't have a big part in the game, but he's in it. He's in it. It's a small level, but he's there. And this is why Jake Busey. All right, check this out, guys. That is The Frightener, signed by Jake Busey and Dee Wallace. So I got both the villains. Both the villains! Love it. And here, this is fun. This plastic bag. Okay, so what is that? That is a pen. A pen covered in chocolate. And why is it covered in chocolate? Because it's a shitty pen. If you've seen the movie, Come to Daddy with Elijah Wood, there's a scene all about a shitty pen. And so that right there is a shitty pen. So, right, you know. An Alamo Drafthouse shitty pen. Alamo Drafthouse, it's a national theater chain, but we have one here right downtown that Amy and I frequent. We walk down there, sadly, you know, during the stuff. We can't make it down there anymore. You know what, actually, I wish it was the stuff. If we were living through the stuff right now, that would be a little bit more enjoyable, I believe. I've had another one. Someone's like, what is up with that? The cereal. And that is Mahomes Magic Crunch. Yeah, he had a local fundraiser here in town, and that was from Hy-Vee. He had his own cereal. Next to it is another pride and joy of my collection. I am a big Royals fan, if you couldn't tell by the World Series hat and the Monarchs and the fact that I have a tattoo of the Royals on my leg. That is a... Now, I've had someone check this out to let me know what this is. This was a gift to me from my uncles when my grandfather passed away. This was his team ball that all the Royals signed, and not just any team ball. That is the 1969 first year Royals, as I've been told by a card shop here in town. I took that to them. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know. It's not one of those things that I'm like, it's worth this. I don't know what it's worth. It's my grandfather's, and I love it because of that. All right, so down here, this is something that people have asked me about again. That is a copy of, you see right there, Hard Bodies. All right, so that's another con that I was at. We went to, one of the guests was, God dang it, if I mispronounce his name, my friend's gonna just yell at me again. Kane Hodder. Hodder, I do it wrong every time. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But the funny thing about this story is, you know, he's well known for playing Jason in a majority of the Jason franchise. And I found this one by sheer accident. I was watching Hard Bodies, and all of a sudden, one of the bad guys pops up in the back, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Jason freaking Voorhees. And he went by Older Geek. So this is what I had him sign at con, and it was great because I got to have a really fun little conversation with him. We talked about the movie. I joked with him about his sweet jet ski moves, which if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check out one of his early films before Jason Voorhees, check out Hard Bodies. He's Older Geek because for some reason they called him Older Geek. He said it was because he was the oldest guy there, and he was only 27. I'm a Carpenter fan, and I just like Prince of Darkness. It's not signed or nothing, it's just Prince of Darkness. Alright, this is a Godzilla. Yeah, signed by I'm not going to attempt to even pronounce the gentleman's name. All you need to know is that he plays Godzilla. Right there is his signature. Yay, good times. Alright, now in 2015, the Royals won the World Series, and I thought it would be fun to get my copy of MLB The Show signed by as many of the World Series players as I could. There's also some other players on there, some classic players and all, but it's kind of a unique collectible MLB The Show 15. So there you go. Even if you're a local person, Danny Matthews, he's been broadcasting the Royals since day one. Yeah. Yeah. And then next to is my box set of Studio Ghibli films. We all know those guys, right? Now this is coming to the end of my collection back here. So this is my entire horror collection. These are all my horror movies, various types of horror movies in here, guys. And I probably have more horror movies than any other kind of movies. Over here, and some more collectibles, some more fun stuff. I got a Baby Yoda bootleg. And here, I want to show this guy here. This is getting to the end. This is my Xbox. And as I was saying, I like to, getting in closer because I got to move the chair. I like to collect video games also. So these are my Xbox games. I absolutely love the original Xbox. It was the best. So here's my collection. PS2, some PS1, some N64. Yeah, baby. I got the games, man. I got the games. I'm not one of those collectors that have to have every game. I'm just getting stuff that I like. Now, this is something fun. How did I get this? Where did this come from? That is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Marty McFly pop figure? That's exclusive to the San Diego Comic-Con? How did you get that, man? Because the Comic-Con was canceled. Well, how did I get that? Because I have the internet. But I did not pay full price for that, guys. But that's pretty cool. That's my newest collection of my newest thing I got there. Alright, guys, well, let's turn this back. I wanted to show some more stuff here. That was something my girlfriend Amy made me because I absolutely love the movie Dead Don't Die. It's my favorite part. You know, ghouls. And this right here, my good friend Regina, she's a professional photographer. That's one of her originals. Nothing makes me happier than creepy stuff. Oh, I love creepy stuff. And this right here is about as creepy as it comes. That's a Japanese mannequin. That's what mannequins look like in Japan, guys. Yeah. More original art. My favorite monster character design, the Pale Man. Pan's Labyrinth, love it. Some Evil Dead. Dane Snyder. Some of you might know him as Master Shape. That is from him. Every time I see this and I read it in his voice. I love the Venture Brothers. Venture Brothers is fantabulous. So I'm really happy about that one. American Werewolf in London. Yeah, man. Check that out. Alright, guys. That brings us to the end. I'm going to turn it around here. So there you go, guys. That is the room that I film in. It's not a fancy studio or a spare room. This is my living room. So every time you watch The Film Geek, you are literally coming into my living room and having a nice little chat. And that's how I like to do things. That's why I have one of these with me, because I like to have a beverage when I talk to my friends. So hey guys, thanks a lot for checking out The Film Geek today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as I always say, keep watching movies, folks, because you know I'm gonna.